All right, everyone. You can catch me every week at Back to the Grind on Thursdays. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Willie underscore D20, twitch.tv/William underscore D20. I'm on TikTok now at Willie underscore D20. And find my YouTube page. I don't fucking know what it is. Find it. Um, of course, next week, July 27th, I will be at the Ontario Improv with the boys. So make sure you get your tickets now at improv.com/Ontario and look for the Buddy system on July 27th. Promo code Buddy will save you a few bucks.
You could follow me on Instagram at space.lospatino. Wow, it's already next week, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. So before you get to the Ontario Improv, you could check me out and some other friends on July 26th, the day before the Improv. Good Day Brew. We have our Good Day comedy show going on that I'm hosting. Man, it's gonna be a hoot. It's gonna be a hoot and a holler, and then go ahead and go check out my other podcast, the Weekend Dunk Podcast, where we talk basketball. That's it for me, guys.
Dope. You're looking for me, gfurito.ninja, for every single thing that I do, like it's trivia, podcasts, and other things. If you're looking for me on other people's podcasts, I did the Gas Show with Ant Jr. and George Guzman. Check that out on YouTube. Melissa just dropped the Buddy System featurette podcast on Medium Podcast. Check that out on YouTube as well. But I will be at Good Day with looks like Mike Baker, Ant Jr., Mike James, me, Steez, Carlos, Space.Los Patino himself. We'll be hanging out over there on the 26th. But we want you to go to ontario.improv.com to buy your tickets for July 27th. That's going to be a banger of a lineup, y'all. We got Ant Jr., Peter Marshall, Jessica Roses, Melissa Nemi, and Dave Diaz, all on a Sunday, y'all, on the Lord's Day. So come hang out with us there. Every second Friday, I'm at the Improv School Redlands with the Good Game Show, and then teaching classes and whatnot. It's going to be a day class announced in November, October, sometime, whatever. But, podcast exclusive for y'all. If you're interested in taking something during the day, go to improvschoolredlands.com. If you're looking for me, again, gfurito.ninja for everything as we roll right into this episode.
Jesus Christ. Are you really going to make me literally rap? Okay. We got
Carlos,
George, Will sitting around smoking all the weed, acting like clowns. We got all the alcohol and all the blunts, and then we'll go sit around chit chat like some fucking cunts. Either way, what can I say? It's the middle of the day and we're just a little sloss and we're just a little high, but either way, we are the three Buddy System guys.
I am your host with the most, George Ferrito. Sitting with me via the internet interwebs is space.los Patino and Willie underscore D20, the white candy himself. Good afternoon, boys. Good evening. Good day. Buenos dias.
Good morning.
What's up?
Is there like a good afternoon greeting in Spanish?
Buenas tardes.
Oh, that sounds retarded.
Well, you asked.
I never hear that, but I never hear that. It's always like good night or good morning.
That's because Mexicans are always working in the afternoon.
Busy. Yeah, but I'm saying they don't say that to me at work.
Buenas tardes?
What?
Yeah, no.
Well, I think the general, like, Buenos Dias that is like good morning, right? Technically.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like good day, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably like the more common one.
Yeah, yeah.
Dias dia is day, right?
Yeah.
Dias is morning.
Yeah, dude. Dia de los Muertos. You know?
Day of the Dead.
What?
Nothing.
I was gonna say in Japanese, it's why it's there's like two different ones for everything, and it depends on if you're talking to someone older or younger. So it's very, very specific as like, oh, you respect this person, so you have to say it this way. Otherwise, it's disrespectful. Cut off your fingers.
Yeah. Spanish has that too.
Ohio gozaimasu, N-word, it's crazy. Do they?
Yeah, but I don't think anybody really uses the like usted, right?
Usted?
Yeah, is that like common? I feel like
No, a lot of
like
people say
it's just
tú.
yeah, it's the more informal version usually now.
Oh,
But that's what they taught us in my 2 years of Spanish in mid Michigan was
Mm.
you say tu to your friends and usted to your elders.
oh.
Oh.
It's like how anime does Japanese. It's all like informal. And
Yeah, like how normal people talk. Yeah. Like nobody learns the formality of English really either when you're like because that like people that speak like English as a second language tend to do it more formally because they're learning.
yeah, and
Mm.
it's weird. It's
It
weird
is
to like
exactly.
to
So
listen
that's
to.
it's weird for you to be like usted when they're like, why the fuck are they calling me? Like I'm not.
Sire.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like being like when people are like, just call me Will. Like you don't have to call me Mr. Henderson. Like relax, dude.
You always make everyone call you Mr. Henderson. That's
I
crazy.
should. I should. I should start.
Just stop
Mister.
responding to Will.
No, I should go. I should start going by Senior Henderson.
So,
That's Senior Henderson to
Senior
you.
Henderson,
Senora Anderson.
Mhm.
Mr. Henderson.
I'm gonna bring you up that yeah, you should just stop responding to your first name completely. Treat
Nah,
it like
dude, Mr. Henderson was my father.
Mhm.
a Coach Hendy. We'll call you Coach Hendy.
No, that's definitely my dad. I'm not a coach of any sort.
You could be a
Uh,
life coach. You don't think you
Mm.
could you could coach baseball?
Oh, I could, but I don't. Never have.
Is there
So
something else that's not baseball that you think you could coach?
at what level? Like,
I mean, any level, because I think that's if
I
you
mean, I
can.
could like elementary school. Like, I could coach pretty much any sport. Like, that's just you just need like the most rudimentary understanding of a sport. Like, I could even teach soccer. It's like I know it well enough for
Yeah.
fucking 5-year-olds to run around and kick the ball the right way. You know, like it's not.
I don't. We didn't even have goalies when I played soccer as a kid.
What a waste. That's
Yeah.
like the whole point.
I thought so too. I was like, wait, no one's standing in front of this? Like,
They gave you participation trophies too, huh?
yeah. Yeah.
Fucking
Actually,
loser.
in soccer, no, we did not. And
Good.
I don't know if I don't think we ever won because I never like kept score. I don't know. I didn't like soccer.
They didn't. They used to do that to us, like in lower levels of baseball too, where they're like, we're not keeping score, but it's like we know who won. Like
Yeah.
we kicked their ass. We
you
batted
go ahead.
around 5 times. There's no way we didn't win.
You go ahead and don't keep score, but I will.
Yeah. Or sometimes like a parent, like they'd have a scorebook still, and they just like wouldn't tell us the score. But like we like some parents we'd be like, "What's the score?" And they'd be like, "I'm not supposed to tell you."
But
But
it's 7-2.
exactly.
You guys are whooping ass.
Yeah,
And we
that's
bet on this.
exactly what
This,
happened.
this is. Oh wait, shit! This is my betting book. I'm betting on you
Oh,
guys.
this is my sports book. My bad. I needed the score book.
Yeah, I think I could teach volleyball. Volleyball and probably 6th grade basketball. Yeah, I think I could coach that.
You know volleyball?
I've played. You know nothing about me, William Henderson.
You don't talk about it.
That's not true. I went to Brickwood with the boys the other night. We
Oh, yeah, he
talked a lot,
did.
dude.
You did. Surprisingly.
Nobody.
Carlos, did you know that George knows how to play volleyball?
No, I just know he wants to be.
See?
I just know he wants to be like close to like little girls, probably.
So, what's the problem?
See, dude, I'm not the one that didn't know. You don't
What's
tell
the
us.
problem? That's the problem.
What level? How much
When am I
volleyball
supposed
have
to
you
tell
played?
you? Am I supposed to get off stage and be like, "Oh, BT Dub"?
I don't
played
know.
volleyball,
Maybe in the
basketball."
300 some odd podcasts that we've done together.
Yeah, but you're busy yelling at me like this. You want me to open up to you, but I can't be vulnerable
because you don't ever tell me anything.
because you don't ask me anything.
I don't need to ask you anything. These are things you share to your friends.
I
When we
just
talk
did.
about-
Now you
when
know.
we've talked about sports the fucking thousands of times. It's
No,
never
and every
come
time
up
I
that you've
every
played
time I
volleyball.
offer my opinion, you're like, you don't know sports, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but you've never been like, I played volleyball.
I played
Mhm.
volleyball and basketball for like 7 years of my life.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like the first 7?
The last 7.
The final 7 of my life.
No, from 4th grade, basically, yeah, to like high school. I played volleyball and basketball every year because they were
Organized
back-to-back sports.
volleyball?
Yeah.
Huh.
I was pretty good too.
What a homo.
Yeah, well, because like you didn't have to run too much for volleyball, you know, you just have to shuffle a little bit.
Go back and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah,
rotate.
yeah. As long as you're not this like the setter or whatever, like you don't really have to jump either. You just need to have accuracy and know where to put the ball.
True.
I didn't know how to overhand serve for the first 3 years, though. I will say that.
Oh God,
I
what a
could not
pussy.
figure it out. Well, I was little,
Just
dude. Like the
just
angle of arc.
underhanding it like a softball
Yeah,
player.
yeah. But I would always underhand it to the person I knew could not get the ball. So
Hey, well, at least you're accurate.
I was like, I'm gonna do it to this kid because he sucks. My coach pulled me aside and was like, they think you're bullying, and I was like, look, he can't get the ball. How's
Oh
that my
man.
problem? You think
Just because
we're
I found
winning?
just because I found their weakness and I'm exposing it, now
Yeah.
I'm bullying.
Dude,
Stop it.
this conversation makes me think that George is like 10 years younger than he tells us because like participation trophies and bullying were like
Mhm.
not a thing. Like bullying in sports, like, no, that's the weak point. You got to attack the weak point.
Mhm.
That's obvious thing to do. That like that's weird, but I guess that might be like a West Coast like good vibes Hawaii thing, you know?
I mean, yeah, I remember when like participation trophies were kind of in because I remember not getting one, and then same sport, same different year, they brought in a box and everybody got it, and I was like, oh, this means nothing now. Like, so there was a transition of like, okay, we can all get it now.
Mm.
See, I think mine was the opposite, where like in T-ball, everybody got one, where it was like the coaches pitched them like underhand to the
Mhm.
kids. But like once we got to like pitching machine, which we started at like 8 years old and up, it was like first, second, and third got stuff, and everybody else fucked off.
Mm.
Yeah. At like the rec center where I was playing, like I think it was basketball when it came in first. They weren't necessarily participation trophies, but you would only get a trophy at the end of the season if you one showed up for every game and two showed up for every practice.
So you got
However,
perfect
That's
attendance.
basically, but if you miss like a game or a practice, then you would have to volunteer your time to go to someone else's. Like, because I played mostly the JV at the rec center, so you'd have to go volunteer to do the varsity practice, which was later in the evening after the JV practice, and take your time, and then get your participation at another practice and or game.
Hey, go volunteer to go be with the cool kids.
Mm.
Well, no, you weren't cool. JV wasn't cool, dude. You
No,
know,
that's what I'm
it's like
saying.
it's
But to
fucking-
practice with the varsity is cool.
No. Ball get like you were working the practice now. You weren't practicing with them.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
You were the little bitch boy of
That's
like
embarrassing.
go get the ball bag. Yeah, yeah. Go grab the rebound. Like all that
Or you
shit.
just didn't get a participation trophy?
Yeah, you didn't get a participation trophy and you didn't get a shirt. The shirt is what we all wanted because like
No.
if you played sports at that
Because
rec
you wanted
center-
to wear it in the pool.
I never wore shirts in the pool. I will say that. I never did
Hmm.
that. But it was a Newtown basketball, Newtown volleyball. It was kind of like a cool shirt in that school because there was only like 30 kids that could get it. Like you had to participate, you had to be chosen, and then you also had to
You had to have good parents that would
Perfect.
drive you to the thing every
yeah.
time.
Well, that was my life hack was that the practice at the rec center was at the place where I would go for like an after school care thing. So they'd pick you up from school. I'd go there and I'd already be there. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I would just go to practice. So I wasn't bad. I wasn't terrible. I was telling C's on the way that like I can dribble. I got decent handles. I have a decent jump shot, but the moment it comes to game time, everything goes out the window and nothing happens anymore.
Hmm.
I can't dribble, can't shoot, can't do anything. Or I couldn't. I
Can't
mean,
perform under pressure. huh?
yeah, I don't think I could. I knew how to like deal with the pressure of people
That's-
like watching me and
That's what
expecting me.
separates the men from the boys.
Yeah. Well, 1 year I played co-ed basketball, and even then I was, I was not good.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd be fucking these chicks up. Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna go for the layup? I'm stuffing your ass.
No,
bitch.
my best friend, she's total lesbian now. But my best friend during that time, she was my next door neighbor. She was there like everyone's like George loves Ariel, but I was like, no, I'm pretty sure this bitch is gay. Like I don't. We're cool. Like we ride
Like,
bikes
well,
and shit.
Ariel loves Amy though. So
yeah.
What
But
a weird love
she would go
triangle.
fucking hard. She was like this little girl, but she fouled out like at least once a month of a game because she just played too hard. But
Psycho.
now she's like a tattoo artist or something.
Be in control.
Yeah, there was a lot of anger in there for sure. a lot. She was cool. She was new, neat. She'd
A lot
wake
of
me up.
suppressed suppressed
Yeah.
emotions.
Yeah, she probably told everybody that she loved me, and that's why that rumor gets started about.
No,
But
no, I like George. I like
yeah,
George, and everybody's like, George is kind of gay though.
yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Like
They're
George is
like,
basically a girl.
no, they're like, isn't
No
George
body
like
hair.
metrosexual? Like, what the fuck? What do you mean you like George? You basically like girls. Yeah. What happened to that term, metro?
You became trans.
Mm.
Or is it
Nah.
just accepted now? Because
Yeah, I think like people are okay with guys acting like fags.
It's just you're just beta now. Like you're just a beta male. That's
with
really all it is.
The
I
beta.
because I feel like not just like Love Island, but almost every show that has like male reality TV stars, they all have very metrosexual tendencies. They all have a skincare program. They all like use like pimple patches and under eye like fucking thingamabobbers. Like that was metro. That was
But
effeminate back in the
are
day.
they like outwardly like because when I think of like metrosexual, I think like
Borderline gay.
border yeah, but like I don't know, they were like Hollister, like there was like a specific look to it where it was like not skinny jeans per se, because skinny jeans weren't really a thing then, but like almost like feminine type jeans and just like more of a focus on fashion.
Hmm.
So I guess my question for like the reality people, because Lord knows I don't watch it, is like, are they dressing for like fashion or are they just like dressing like dudes?
I think that's where the line gets skewed because now those people that do get casted are dressing for fashion, but they're also like influencer people. So like there's almost kind of an obligation to dress for fashion. They do have like
Yeah.
this outwardly flamboyant style, and no one
But
uses that term anymore.
they probably present as like overly masculine though.
Sometimes, but sometimes there's these boys. I'm like, yo, I'm pretty sure this straight dude is gay. Like,
Yeah.
you're stop it. You're just trying to get on TV.
Yeah, but then we'd have like those like people that like when you were young, you'd be like, I think he's gay just based on like how he dresses and stuff. And then they grow up and they get a beautiful wife and have kids. Like, oh, I guess not. Good for them. They
But
nailed
then
it.
there's sometimes where you're like, no, I still think he's gay though.
Yeah, I
They're,
still
they're,
think it's good.
they're hiding it well.
Yeah, he and his best friend hang out in their man cave a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I think like a true homo doesn't have a man cave.
It's a band
So-
cave.
No, it's a different kind of man cave.
Yeah, it's
It's a
a
cave with
cavern.
men. It's a cave with men inside.
That's just a man cave. To gays, a man cave is an asshole.
Mm.
Boys
Oh.
only.
Like, hey, do you want to come in my man cave? Like, it's like a completely different term to gay people than it is to us.
Imagine that's how they trick straight dudes. Oh, man caves are cool. I'm down.
Let me build you a man cave. Hey, look, I'll show you my man cave.
Whoa,
Pulls his
whoa,
pants
whoa,
down.
whoa, dude! Why is my penis inside you?
Why do I feel seen for the first time? Spit
Man,
on
that
it,
man
sir.
cave looks like my dick would fit right in it.
It's like a cookie cutter. So our sketch dropped,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and now we're famous, you guys. So
Yeah.
If only.
how does it feel? How does it feel to be super famous?
I still can't quit my job.
I feel more famous from my stand-up clips than I do from the sketch.
I do like when it released, since it was unscheduled. I just feel disconnected from it because we did it. It's done. Like
Right.
it's like, we've
Yeah.
got so many more. There's like like someone was like, oh, I really like that sketch you did.
Which
how do
one?
yeah, I was like, Hamilton. Which one? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So it is odd. It is weird, but it's cool. It's cool to I guess get the not the validation, but the confirmation that like what we saw, other people also saw. They're like, oh, that was cool. I really like that part.
Yeah.
Of it.
And it's fun, like the ball is rolling now. So now there's just like a
Sit and wait.
sort of, yeah, sort
Mm-hmm.
of like, but also like, we have to like keep doing it too.
Yeah, we got to stay
Like,
on the ball now for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I do have a separate note now where I'm like sketch ideas and more sketch
Yep.
ideas. over here talking to Chat GPT about like, yeah, but what if this person says this? What would you say in response to that?
Hey, Chat GPT, can you write an entire sketch script for me? I don't have any ideas.
So sometimes that works, you know. Sometimes that's all it takes. Damn it. You guys gotta talk because I gotta poo poo too.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
my God.
I'm quick
Could've
though.
done
I'm
it.
super quick. I know,
That's
but I was
true.
restarting.
I mean, I pooped while Carlos was pooping.
Oh, you also
You took a
pooped?
long poop. Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, I'm not like George. I can't just fucking. It doesn't. Especially that I ate Del Taco for the last 2 days. Like it's because I got a Fiesta pack, so we have some leftovers.
Oh,
Yeah,
dangerous.
yeah. So like now, like my stomach is not happy.
Yeah, I mean, when you're just eating bean and cheese burritos,
Ugh, fuck, my stomach hurts now.
terrible, dude.
I'm gonna have to poop
I can't,
again.
I hate a bean and cheese burrito. I think it's so stupid.
You hate it?
Yeah, I don't, it's just like, it's kind of gross to me.
Bean and cheese?
Yeah.
Oh
I don't know,
wow.
like, I don't know, just the way it just like, there's like not enough of a flavor variation in there.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
refried beans and cheese. It's just like,
Hmm.
all right, after like a couple bites, I'm like, I'm over this, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't appreciate how much they cost considering how simple it is.
Hmm.
Like it's like it's like if like McDonald's started making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and charge like
Mm.
$5 for them. It's like that doesn't make any fucking sense at all, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's a really simple thing that I can make at home. Like why are
Hmm.
you charging out the ass for it? That's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. But I understand it's also a cultural thing.
Yeah. 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 I mean, it's just like I grew up eating beans, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's just it doesn't seem disgusting to me.
Yeah. I mean, I
But
love refried beans.
hmm
It's just like
you, you,
that to
you
me, that shouldn't be like the main like
yeah.
ingredient.
Yeah, but
Gross.
my stomach is jacked.
Like 8 packs, you got you're all abbed out and stuff.
My butthole is gonna be gaping later.
He
Nice.
looks
You
like
making a
he's
man cave?
man cave, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna man cave my butthole.
Look at him, he's
Nice.
sweating right now.
You're gonna X cave 8.
He's like, oh god.
Yeah. No, I got past the cramp right now.
Man,
A poo poo cramp?
What
Have
is it,
you ever
your
had a
period?
have you guys had a poo poo
Fucking
cramp yet? No, it's a poo poo cramp.
your poo period
is
cramp.
that when like the fart bubble gets stuck and you're waiting for it to move and it's
Hmm.
like brrrr,
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
that
Damn,
And
sucks.
it's like with bean and cheese burritos, like you can't trust farts for the next 48 hours.
Well, I guess it depends where you got it from. You eat at home or you got it from like bakers.
No, I got
Del
it from
Taco.
Del Taco, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's dangerous. That's
Uh-huh.
that's
Uh-huh.
a risk.
Yeah. Yeah, so now it's just making sure nothing comes out of the butthole while I'm not on the toilet.
I've already like pooped twice, y'all. It's early.
Hmm.
It is early.
I'm gonna have to poop multiple times today.
I'm proud of you.
Hmm.
Super proud of you. Do you guys both poop at least once a day?
Once, yeah.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah.
I do have some days where I'm like, huh, I don't think I pooped today.
Mm.
But
Then you go on the toilet and lose weight.
Mhm.
yeah. Or it's like the next morning it comes out.
Like, I can't believe that was in there that long.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's all bejeweled and stuff. It's encrusted with diamonds because you're just holding that pressure for so long.
Is that a pearl?
Is that mother of pearl? That's crazy. Man. The relief though. It's so good.
Hmm.
So great. They put up a fence around one of the houses that I used to go running by, which sucks because they instead of a fence they had like bushes, and I would like sneak into those bushes to take a leak during my run. But now
I
they
thought
put
you were
a
gonna say take
fence
a
up.
poop.
Mm.
I've
Just
thought
taking
about it
shit
during
behind the
during
bushes.
COVID. I was like, man, I might have to shit here, like because it's only like a mile out from my house, so I can make it back quick. But I was like, I might have to dump it right here. So.
I have
Yeah.
never had to go to the bathroom in the middle of a workout.
Really? That's almost
Yeah.
almost every time. I think it's my brain's way of quitting for a second. It's like, hey,
Mm.
go. Why don't you go pee for a second? But then I really do have to pee, so I don't
I
know.
feel like I sweat out all of my urine.
Mm.
Mhm.
Like, it just sweats out of my gooch, you know?
Damn, ew, gross, dude. You're all
Yeah.
like turned on and
Oh,
stuff.
I sweat a lot. when I work out, dude.
Out of your
It's
gooch?
probably.
Or are you
my fucking sweat on my shins, dude. I imagine my gooch is relatively sweaty. Yeah.
You're a full body sweater?
Yeah, big
That's
time.
crazy. That's great.
Yeah.
I
My
sweat like
girl
a
hates it.
kangaroo. Yeah, I'm sure. That's disgusting.
Because I get like under the covers in the bed and there's no airflow. And so I just put my legs like over her legs, and she's like, "Why are your shins sweating right now?" I don't know.
I'm fat.
She's like,
Sorry.
exactly. And she's like, "You're not fat." I'm like, "Well, which one is it? I'm either sweaty or I'm skinny."
What about you, Carlos? You're a full body sweater?
I think so. Not as much as Will is. Will is
Will's
like,
a fucking wet towel, dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
He's a chamois that you squeeze out.
it's true.
yeah. What am I, a head sweater?
Maybe, yeah.
My arms sweat a lot.
What
My
about
forearm.
like your tits?
Like under boob.
Sure, I get a lot like right in the middle of my chest.
Yeah.
The crease of my elbow, like the inside, like that's what gets sweaty. My forearms, the crease
Makes
of my
sense.
elbow,
Yeah.
and my back. And then when it starts to overheat, then it comes out of my head. But I've never had sweaty shins.
Oh, dude, I sweat.
I've never been
I-
that annoying kid with the upper lip sweat. I'm like, fucking do something about that. That's
That's-
weird,
that's-
dude.
I mean, I sweat through my beard.
No, but I
Like,
knew
when
this
when I'm running, I have to like go like this and fucking.
this kid named Ryan in like 5th grade. He always had like a sweaty upper lip and a sweaty nose, and I just wanted to like wipe it off for him, but that might have been super metro.
Just like during timeouts, like, here, let me dab you.
Yeah, let me fix that for you. But it was weird because then he also like smelled bad and stuff. He was a cool kid, but it was just
Makes sense.
Yeah, he was just
Overactive
moist.
sweat glands.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. But he's Asian. Asians don't really like sweat. Like,
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's interesting.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
Japanese.
My girl is always like, I didn't know that shins had sweat glands. And it's like, well, I'm pretty sure everywhere has a sweat gland. It's whether or not they get activated.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it might have to do with like growing up in humidity. Well, you grew up in humidity too, though.
Mhm.
So I don't know. It's
I don't
very
know
weird.
either. Is Michigan humid
Mm-hmm.
where you were? I guess it's by a lake, but you were like
Surrounded by lakes.
yeah. Yeah, it's an ocean. It's weird to see pictures from the lake. And you're like, that's the ocean. That's the Atlantic.
It's pretty fucking big. It's a borderline sea.
Yeah.
Like, you can make the argument that like Lake Michigan and Lake Superior and Huron are like seas.
Yeah, if the Salton Sea is a sea, then those are definitely seas too.
I'm sure there's something that distinguishes the two. I feel like seas are connected to oceans in some way.
I was just gonna say, do those lakes let out into the ocean in any way?
Technically, like the St. Lawrence Seaway goes to Lake Erie, which goes to Lake Ontario. So technically, yes, but they're not like close to, like, it's not like a direct connection.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so Lake Erie. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So you got to travel away, but at some point it does hit salt water, but it's a far away. I see.
I mean, that St. Lawrence Seaway is how they like traveled so far inland. Like they just took it all the way basically to Lake Erie, and then they had to make the Erie Canal to continue. But
that's so fascinating. That's that and the Panama Canal. I'm like, that's wild that we were just like, oh, let's not go around. Let's do this right here.
Yeah. The Erie Canal is interesting because they built that even before there were like steam powered like boats or anything.
They were for Viking boats.
I mean, basically, but they like, even like after that, like when there's like colonies and stuff, they would like use horses on either side of the canal to pull the boats down. Down it. Yeah.
Oh.
Learned that in history class in Michigan. That's kind of shit they taught us.
Oh, wow. That's okay. Okay. That's cool. I like history. I don't understand when people don't. I think it's cool.
Yeah. It's fascinating.
To like stand in a place where you're like, damn, this is people been standing here for 3,000 years, huh?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
I know. I think it would be really cool to like visit the Middle East and like see like Jerusalem and all that shit. But I was like, that seems dangerous.
Yeah. I want to wait till it calms down, but it seems like it's been in chaos all of time.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them kill each other and then I'll go.
Yeah. Can I do like a VR thing? Can you just like
Yeah,
put the Oculus on and walk through it real
there
quick?
you go. Yeah, it's like unless you're like Muslim and you're going for like the pilgrimage, it's like I don't think you should go. Like even then, it's probably not a good idea.
It seems cool. You can be like, hey man, this is where they shot Black Hawk Down.
Mhm.
Yeah, Passion of the Christ, man. This is the homeland.
Is that set decoration right there? That's crazy. Have you seen those pictures of like the Star Wars sets that just got abandoned and they just let it crumble?
No,
They
just in the
don't,
middle of the desert.
yeah, they don't throw anything away. They're like, okay, we're done. Let's leave. And they just leave.
That's crazy.
It
Back
looks like
when
those,
nobody gave a shit about environmental things at all.
yeah, it looks like those stupid rocks in Vegas that they're just like, we're gonna just put this here now. Good luck. You can
Mhm.
do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
You can really talk people into some stupid shit. He's like, hey, this is definitely a photo opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are gonna come see your rundown Star Wars stuff for years to come.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
people
people
probably
in
do.
Hawaii, people go to the Jurassic Park like shoot, right? It's like part of an experience.
There's a little tour. It's on a ranch though. It's like on a private ranch that does have like tourist stuff, but you can essentially drive on the road and see kind of like a lot of where like main shots take place, and you can see it straight from the road. It's not
They're
bad.
like, on the left side of this road is where they shot Jurassic Park, and on the right side is where they shot Lost.
Yeah, no, that's accurate. That's
And
Yeah,
straight
I
ahead
believe
is
it.
geographically
and
accurate.
straight ahead is where I shot somebody trespassing.
Yeah. And right behind us is where I shot someone trying to steal some coconuts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you
Also,
right now.
also, if you just take the Universal tour, same thing. There's that one part where there's like going
The
through the
plane.
jungle. Like, this is basically like Jurassic
Mhm.
Park.
Yeah, it was cool because there is an airfield kind of where that the Jurassic Park set shoots were. And I think that's why they did it though, was that they could fly in all of their equipment and land it right there at the airport because it's right around the corner. But they would house kind of the airplane set pieces for Lost in that airport, but it was a dingy little airport. So it wasn't like in a warehouse. It was like it had these just overhead coverings so it would stay out of the rain. But you could kind of just walk up and be like, hey, that's cool. I'm gonna take this. Like it wasn't really
So
guarded or
it
anything.
was just like a grave, like a airplane graveyard, essentially, of
So
just
yeah,
like
so
set
like
props.
yeah, a couple sections of a broken 747.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
like if you didn't know any better, you'd be like, "Did this fucking plane crash here? This
Yeah,
is crazy."
is this an investigation? What
Yeah.
happened?
What did I stumble across? I gotta
Yeah.
look for survivors now.
Hello, can you hear me?
I'm gonna be a hero. This guy
Find some
found a
buried treasure.
They had a plaque at the airport where they would tell you, like, hey, if you stand here and you look up to that part of the mountain, one of the skydivers slammed into that mountain because he didn't have his parachute ejected. And then like there's a couple of like tragedy sites. It's like if you look over there, there was an airplane that tried to turn the corner, but it was dark and you couldn't see the cliff, right into
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Mm.
Yeah.
To your left is a bunch of plane accidents, and to your right is Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is always the weird part about the Pearl Harbor tours. Like you do get to, they do have that map. You stand there, you face the ocean, you can be like, oh, the planes came from over there and they went right over here, and there's the Arizona.
Mm.
And that, but then you're just like, this is so beautiful. Like
What a
it's such
nice
weird,
day.
it's such a weird juxtaposition of ideas. It's
Yeah.
like, look at this beautiful area where this terrible tragedy happened.
Mhm.
Yeah, and if you pay $15 more, you can get on a boat and see that boat that also went underneath.
Mm.
You have to pay extra. I thought that was just a part of it.
I don't remember what this is a while
Isn't there
ago,
a
but
part you like walk out over top of it, or like the
you have to take a
can look-
boat to get to that though. You have to
That's
take a
fucking
ferry to
annoying.
get to it. Yeah. It is, it does, and maybe it's just the historical knowledge, but it feels dark. It feels
Yeah.
very like it's
There
just,
are still bodies down
yeah,
there, bro.
yeah. And
Oh, we should go get them.
They
Let's
actually,
go get them.
They need help.
They might
I
be
think-
still alive.
Well, that's
Just
what I was
catching fish
getting
down
to.
there.
Hold on, let me Google how long can you hold your breath? How many years?
74 years? Oh my god.
Oh shit, we gotta get down there now.
Anyway, you were saying, George?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
You
For
guys wanted
Harbor
to-
being somber.
No, you guys wanted to riff into something that
Too
wasn't
busy
funny, so
riffing,
it's fine.
being
Yeah.
funny. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you can continue riffing, but you
Took-
couldn't.
took
So you
on
guys
your-
just stopped
Took
instead of
on
just
your
going into a
somber.
different.
Well, you
different
could
outcome.
have done it with us.
No, I brought up the
Instead, you just-
topic.
You
And
just
then you
wanted
were
to be a
supposed to yes
fucking
and.
baby.
And
We
I wanted to
did.
discuss about it. This is why I can't share anything with you because you guys just want to just talk and talk and talk, and I can't do anything with you because you get mad at me.
Sorry, I
you
can't take
start
anything you
yelling.
say seriously. I don't believe you that you played volleyball for 7 years.
It's because you're white. You don't believe the minority.
Mhm. He couldn't play sports. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. He's short and brown.
He's not a white. He can't.
I only played on a lowered net for 2 years.
I didn't even know they had lower nets.
Well, you had
Mm.
to because like you're playing in like fucking 5th grade, 4th and 5th grade. But after that, they raised the net, and then it got hard. That's when I was like, because I could do an overhand over a lowered net, but I couldn't do it over a regulation net. Not till like 6th grade maybe. But I didn't have the accuracy with the overhand. But I did have the power, but I didn't have the.
Just went too far.
Yeah, most times it would just go out.
Yeah.
And I just had no control, no restraint.
That's why they jump when they do it.
That makes sense, but I couldn't jump because it's fat.
It also requires extra coordination.
Yeah, I think I could do it now. I could do it before. I feel like a two tries that I could probably do it again,
Yeah.
but not on a beach. That's something I could never
Nah,
do.
fuck that.
Beach volleyball sucks, dude. I
Hell
don't know why
yeah.
people do that. When I go to the beach and they're like doing it for fun, I'm like, what are you doing?
You're gonna feel it tomorrow.
Fuck yeah. Or not. They're always fit. They're always like, oh, this is just how we do it.
That's true. Yeah.
Fucking
You
stupid.
know, you
Like,
never see like a fatty running around playing
No.
volleyball on the beach.
I want to see a fat dude do a slack line. That's what I want to see. I want to see him stand on the line and just sink, and he can't do anything
And
about
it
it.
just goes. Boing.
Yeah. Welcome
him
to
to the-
Acme Slack.
Shoots him to the moon.
It's the
Whoa.
moon. It's like a balloon that gets popped.
He's like, comes back, guys, we didn't go to the moon. There's nothing up there. It's all fake.
I hit the roof.
The roof is on fire. I remember I said that on a whim one time when I was like 5. The roof is on fire. But that's all I knew because I think I heard it on the Nutty Professor and I thought it was
Mhm.
fun. And my
Mhm.
mom smacked the back of my head. She was like, "Where the fuck did you learn that?" And I was like, "Nutty Professor."
That's
And she was like,
crazy.
"Finish it," and I was like, "I don't." that's
Finish
what-
Like, is your vegetables?
Finish the rest of it.
Yeah, I was like, that's where the scene ends. I don't know what else it is.
And then she goes, "Oh, you don't know the other? Oh, never mind."
Yeah,
Mm.
she didn't even apologize. She was like, "That's right." You know, I was like, "What the fuck?"
If you don't know the whole thing, don't say it at all.
I didn't know it was the whole thing. That happened twice. I was spelling Snoop Dogg. I didn't even know who Snoop Dogg was. I was just spelling it out because that's what he does. And she got mad at me again. I was like, "I don't know. I don't fucking. What do you want from me?"
Yeah.
We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. Why would you put that in a movie anyway?
Mhm.
That's crazy.
What? What? What
That's-
do you
that's-
mean?
That's wild. That's
Completely within the confines of something that would go in a PG-13 movie.
I know. I know.
Made by black people at that.
Black person, because he was like, we ain't casting nobody else. I'm gonna play everybody.
Yeah, I don't trust anybody to hit this like I do. Was it who was the lady in the was it Janet Jackson in the first movie? It was somebody famous.
No, that was the
No, it
second
was-
one.
Yeah,
That was the second one?
The
Okay.
first one was
Vanessa
fuck, what's her-
Williams.
Something like, I don't know. I actually don't know her name.
He was shot for the moon on those
Let me see,
ones.
let me see. Nutty Professor. I don't know. He was just like, let me find some black baddies, and we're
Yeah.
gonna put
Yeah.
them in
Some
here.
black chicks that would never fuck this fat guy.
She kind of looked like Will Smith's wife. What's her name? Jada
yeah.
Hada.
Let's see. 96. Carla Purdy was Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
good call, dude.
Hmm.
Yeah. So who was it? It was Janet. Was it Janet and someone in number 2?
Yeah,
I feel like.
but it wasn't Miss Birdie.
No, it wasn't Miss Purdy. You're right. You're right. Yeah. No, it
They
was
just
standard.
They
Man,
just
do you think
recast her.
Eddie Murphy was friends with Michael Jackson before or after Nutty Professor?
probably
Probably
before.
before,
Yeah,
because
for
he blew
96,
up way earlier than that.
91. Oh yeah. Wow, he didn't make Nutty Professor till he was 36.
Yeah, and he was like
mm
19 when Raw came out, right?
Yeah, 18 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Man, imagine being that kind of that's prolific in comedy and entertainment. It'd be like the Dave Chappelle's, the Eddie Murphys.
hmm
Man, you know who could have done it if I think if he didn't just go off the rails into Hollywood. I think Martin Lawrence really could have hit that trifecta too.
mm.
But he just stopped doing stand up and just did movies. And then
Yeah.
he had like a stroke or something, right?
I thought he was back to doing stand up relatively recently.
Really?
I
Mm.
thought so.
Oh, I thought he had to be like walked through the latest Bad Boys basically because he was just
You
unable.
might. I might be thinking like even before that happened though. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
61, 71, 81.
Um,
Oh, 22 and Delirious for Eddie Murphy. He was 22.
Crazy, dude.
Damn. What were you guys doing at 22? I
Damn.
think I was bombing in Riverside.
What was I doing at 22? I was probably still in college. Yeah, I was still in college.
Fucking bitches and shit, dude.
Mhm.
Finger blasting hoes.
Not a
Exploring
s-
man caves.
Not a one.
I know. I asked I don't remember who it was. I asked someone their body count and I thought we were just gonna have a regular conversation, but they were like 44. I was like, what?
Golly.
That's
How?
wild.
Mm.
How? I mean, they're older, obviously, but still, I'm like, what? What do you just
Yeah, but
putting in
your
work?
body count shouldn't go up as you get older. It should like you should peak in like
Just
your
stop.
20s and it should
Yeah.
like it should stabilize.
After 35, you get to start subtracting.
Yeah, it's like if you can't remember their name, they don't count anymore, you know?
If you have to stop and stand silently and go,
Like if you're counting on your fingers, like it doesn't matter. It's not
Yeah.
enough to
It really
to matter.
Imagine
really changed my perspective.
one.
The other 9 were just men.
Yeah.
Does it count if I came in my pants before we started?
Like I don't know anybody that had that like American Pie millennial experience of college. Like that seems like a Hollywood farce. You know, like, oh, we're gonna go party and then we're gonna go, fuck bitches and get and hook up and nobody's gonna get STDs, nobody's gonna get pregnant, no one gets drunk, no one has hangovers. Like, I don't think that was real. Even though
I mean,
Bert
there were
Kreischer says
definitely
otherwise.
there were definitely people hooking up like when I was in college and everything. I just wasn't one of them.
Mm.
I lacked confidence.
You were the teacher's pet.
No, not even. I
No,
didn't.
you were just existing in class.
I was just there, dude.
Do you have good grades in college, dude?
For the most part, yeah. When I got, I when I like got into like the harder like computer classes that those like were like C's and D and like my like calculus 2, I think I got
Mhm.
like a D plus in, and it was just like I don't want to do this anymore. And then I switched to psychology, and it was pretty much like A's and B's from there on out.
And then you're like, I don't want to do this either. I'm gonna go tell jokes. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
live my dreams.
Yeah,
And
both
now
of
we're
which are a waste.
now we're all gonna quit next week. So
Probably. It's final improv show, everybody.
yeah, it could be. I could just stop asking for dates.
I mean, in theory, we could.
It did sneak up. This one did sneak up real quick, actually. I
Yeah.
feel like they usually creep up. This one was like just like, oh, here we go. I wonder if it's because we've been so busy with sketches and stuff, like
Yeah, we're doing a lot
Mhm.
of other stuff.
reshoots and whatnot in life. How those reshoots go for you, Carlos? Were you guys quick in it?
Oh, it was a little too quick.
He's
Like,
like,
like damn,
It
I
felt-
should.
Yeah, I felt like I was just like, did you really need me for this?
I know, right?
Like literally, I sat down where we were, and then like he goes, puts his camera in the back. He stands in front of the camera, and then he goes, "All right, we're done."
oh yeah, you needed just a shot, huh?
Uh-huh.
I know. Even I was in
When,
my head. I was like, I'm fat. Can't we just like use me and not
Mhm.
the problem?
when when we do the editing for that, when I sit on the editing, I'm gonna try to convince him to not use that shot just to piss you off.
If I don't see that shot, man, you know what? It should just be that shot over and over and over again.
That shot, but the same dialogue that we have going. Just like,
Yeah.
oh, you'll figure it out.
You're gonna try to push to not use the shot. I'm gonna try to use the shot more than we need to.
Exclusively use this shot.
I'm thinking we end this sketch on just like a wide shot.
We
Of us
open with
back
a
to
wide
studying.
shot.
Yeah.
For some reason.
And somewhere in the middle, I think for the narrative, another wide shot would be really, really helpful.
Yeah.
Really set the tone.
I did a trifecta of mics on Thursday.
How'd you feel? Where'd you go?
I went to 3 Iron first,
Mhm.
and then back to the grind, of course. And
Yeah.
then my intention was to go to CK, but turns out that's every other week, which I don't think is what the Instagram posts say, but that's neither here nor there. But it's a good thing. I like said to Timmy, like at back to the grind, I was like, hey, I think I'm gonna swing through tonight. And he was like, oh, we're not doing it tonight. I was like, oh, fucking so glad. Cause I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just gonna go.
Mhm.
Like, I'm so glad I brought it up because I would have driven there
Mhm.
and I would have known. But I ended up going to this place called Cludes.
Oh, I've been to
in
Cludes.
Redlands.
I fucked a girl at Cludes.
Oh, all of a sudden,
She's kind of crazy. I don't like to talk about it. We'll talk
Oh,
about it
yeah.
off screen, dude.
okay. Um, So and because I had new material that I was like, I just wanted to
Get it out.
get out, do it a couple times, see how it feels. 3 times would have been awesome. But I got to Cludes and it was just like full of white people that were just like very loud. And I was like, this is not the place to run through new material. It's like, so I just did my old stuff and it was rough.
Yeah.
But the standout, because it was a mixed mic, so it was like the guy before me, like the host, played music, and people don't really pay attention to music. They either
Yeah.
know the song or they're just like tuning out.
Mhm.
So I went up and people just continued talking. I got like a handful of people to like listen, and my good jokes they would like clap for and acknowledge, and so that was cool. But dude, like when I walked in, it was like the signups were like right there to the like visible, like on the front of this building. It's just a fucking glass windows. So it was like before you even walk in, you could see like where the sign up was and everything. And this is relevant. So I turn and I grab the pen, I put my name on number 2 because the host signed up number 1, which okay, but whatever. And
What a dum-dum.
I was like, that's a weird thing to do, but I signed up and I turned to like go to the bar, and this old white guy that was sitting like just inside the restaurant. So I knew he could tell like where the sign up was. Like the notebook is there. It's fucking white paper on a dark table. You can't miss it, dude. And he was there before me.
Mhm.
And he gets up and he walks over to me and he was like, did you sign up? And I like looked at the paper and I was like, yeah, like, yeah. Like
Mhm.
if like you obviously saw me do it or you wouldn't have asked that. So obviously I did. So I didn't really say anything. I just kind of like motioned to it. And he goes over
Did
to
you
the
sign up?
basically. Yeah, because I was like, I don't want to interact with you, dude. Like I don't know. Like, so I turned to like go to the bar to get a drink, and he like taps me on my arm, and I turn back around and he goes, hey, I'm gonna sign up before you because I was here before you.
Hmm.
And I go, no. I said, no, you should have signed up earlier then.
Mhm.
And he like gives me like a exaggerated like "Wah," and like tosses the pen back to the table and like goes back to where he was sitting without signing up.
What a loser.
Yeah, and I was like, I was kind of standing there just like, yo, like this isn't, I don't run this. This isn't my mic. I just signed up. Like
Yeah.
this isn't like, he just like walked away. And so I go like get my drink and I see him like after a few minutes go back to the sign up and like put his name on him. And I'm like, dog, if he like crossed my name out and like switched us, I'm gonna put this old man through this front window.
Signups are gonna be outside if you do that.
Oh, dude, I was gonna be so mad.
What was his name?
Dean, which is like, I
Ew.
can't hate. That's my
Oh,
middle name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
you from the future signing
It
up.
might be, dude.
Mm.
And so like, I'm like reading the room before I go up, trying to figure out like what I'm gonna do. I pretty quickly decided not to do new material. I'm just gonna do like my set in stone stuff, knowing that was gonna be rough anyway. But in the back of my head, I was like, this old man is gonna heckle me. Like I can just see him like just holding a grudge and just like talking shit while I'm up there, and I'm gonna have to fucking put him in his place because he's an
Shut
old
up,
piece of
Dean.
shit. Well, shut up, you old motherfucker. Like, you voting for Trump piece of shit, think you can get whatever you want as a white man. Fuck off. Like, that's what I was ready for.
Mhm.
Um,
Your
but
girl
him
trained
is-
you well. That's a good
yeah.
send off.
But him and his friends just kind of like were like chit-chatting during my set, and like nothing came of it, but he really pissed me off, dude. I was like, that makes me so mad.
He probably like because it was you and the host that signed up when you signed up. He was probably like, I don't want to be the only one to sign up, and waiting for someone else, and then probably someone like almost any other new comic would probably be like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you can go up number 2.
Or they would have signed up later. Like they would have signed up like 4 or 5 because they're vaginas.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
You
You
shit
shit?
yourself?
I thought I almost did. If I let that fart go for a little longer, if I didn't shut the gate on that one,
You gotta close the valve like a plumber.
yeah, it would have turned into a poop dam. You know when they fucking first open a dam for a long time.
It goes slow, but it's thick.
Mhm.
You're like, damn, is that a tree trunk in there? How'd you get that in there? What a beaver.
But 3 iron was cool.
You get 10? You do 10?
No, I just did 5. I was like, I just want to do my new stuff and get out of there, and I don't want to waste anybody's time. There's one guy that signed up before me. I guess he just does it there, and he's like kind of new. He went up and like completely froze. I mean, he might have said like 3 words.
Damn.
And then he turned to Adrian because Adrian was still like messing with like the volumes of like the mic and stuff. And he was like basically just like, I can't do this. It was just like he literally was up there like 45 seconds at most.
Damn.
Sounds like JoJo from Back to the Grind, and people are like, "No, you can do it." It's like, no, let him get off.
I know.
We don't have time. Let him get off.
Stop
He doesn't have it.
encouraging this,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's fine. You don't, and I think that doesn't do anybody as an artist or a creator any favors to be like, "You got this." Like, if you need
I
that,
agree.
you don't got this.
You don't got this. Yeah.
No, yeah.
I've had sets within the last 3 years where like I acknowledge the bomb and someone goes, "You're doing great." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." Like that does not help me at all. Like that is pure pity, and I don't appreciate that.
You're validating to me at that point that I fucking suck.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
What you're doing.
Exactly.
And I hate it. I hate when people like don't understand, I guess, the decorum, and not that it is their responsibility. Like when I think it happened 2 weeks ago. Still, I was at Back to the Grind. Somebody came and they're like, "Hey George, good to see you. Are you going up today?" It's like, shut the fuck up. What do you mean?
Oh,
Am
yeah.
I going up today?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
My response always to that question is like, "Are you going up?" I'm like, "I wouldn't be here if I wasn't."
Yeah,
That's
I was
always
like,
my
that's,
response.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Cool, you come here like every time." I was like, I have to.
I run this.
This is my
Do
show.
you not understand?
No, I don't. And that's what's weird to me, because I think you could pick up on that, at the very least the first one of like, if I'm here, I'm going up. You know, I'm not here to just hang out. This isn't a fucking cool time for me on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, you know how much more fun I would have playing WoW
Yeah. Or going to other people's mics, just showing up, popping in, leaving.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Even
got
that, I
work done
feel
though?
like, yeah, like between 300 and back to the grind, like running the things like back to back and thinking like, oh, like let me try this phrasing in this little part. And like I took my notebook up every time because I'm bad at like memorizing new stuff, especially if
Mhm.
it's more than like a few lines. Like, so I feel like having to like look at that kind of took away from it a little bit, but I would rather get the stuff out than not be able to remember it and not do it at all.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, it was fine.
Good. Yeah, I mean when the stars align, it's crazy that like everyone has an opportunity to like do 3 iron, do back to the grind, do CK and even chatterbox. Like if you can make that happen, you can do 4 on a Thursday and it's kind of that's cool. That is kind
Yeah.
of cool. When I started to get 4, you're talking about 200 miles of driving.
Yeah.
200 miles of driving and I got to leave at 2 o'clock. I got to start in LA. I got to start in Pasadena and shit. And maybe I can make it up. But that was when like,
Yeah. And if I hadn't been like so convinced to do 3, I probably wouldn't have gone to Cuddles or like
cuddles.
it's
It does. It's spelled weird. I agree.
yeah, it is. Like the umlaut is very off-putting, I feel
Yeah.
like.
Off-putting.
Yeah.
It is, dude.
Because it's like,
like
it's right next to the Falconer, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's I don't know, like there's something about an umlaut in a name that it just screams like we support the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this
Do you-
is a German thing. Like they could have done it without the umlaut and it would have been fine.
Do you want to try our Blitzkrieg coffee?
The Blitzkrieg breakfast bar.
Yeah, the Blitzkrieg breakfast bar. Do you want to try our Third Reich fried rice?
We call it the third rice.
Yeah. Do you want our number 3 rice special?
Yeah. Like that's just I don't know, it's just a weird thing to
Yeah.
to
You
do.
can
But
end
I
your
mean,
meal with a German chocolate cake.
yeah, which is probably like the least racist thing on that you can do. Like that's an actual
Yeah.
thing.
It's actually a German white chocolate cake. It's got blueberry sprinkles in it. It's good.
Only 2 though for the 2 blue eyes.
Yeah, exactly. So you know where we're at.
So I just think that's a weird marketing choice, but it's also Redlands. And so it's like and
Redlands
like
has that that froyo spot that's like all trumped out. Do you remember I sent you guys that link? There's like it's like a Donald Trump mural on the wall. It's like freedom yogurt or something. Or, man.
getting him a picture with him with Epstein to put up in there.
Yeah. But it's solid that like you'll get constant customers if you do that. There is a very specific group of people that's like, let's go to there. Let's go to the Patriot Froyo.
Let's go to Cludes.
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 How many in your party? Oh, just 4, please.
Actually, make it 5.
Yeah. Actually, we're expecting just 1 more if we could sit over there.
I did like my like the joke where I like go through like the different holidays and like here's not how to not celebrate. And there was like a group up front that was kind of laughing at it. And I was like, yeah, guys, it's okay to laugh. There are no minorities here except in the kitchen.
Even in the back, they go, not here either. No.
It's fine. It's fine.
We don't. We get paid $26 an hour. No minorities back here.
There was like one guy, I think he was like a manager or something. And he was like, woo. And I was like, he's the one.
He's too excited about this.
And well underpaid, I'm sure.
He volunteers. He's the volunteer manager.
He's the manager as well as the janitor.
Yeah. There was one black guy at the country club I used to work at, and it was always weird. He was always weird. He was like the weirdest one. Like he was so happy to be there, but he always felt like he had to qualify his position. He would drink Maker's Mark Manhattans, which is
Ooh.
which is just is 3 ounces of whiskey and some vermouth in it.
Mhm.
But because it was at the country club, it was expected that we over poured. So this dude would get like 6 shots of Maker's Mark at a
Oh,
time, basically.
fuck.
He'd be like, "Hey, let
Mm.
me get a tall glass, put it on the rocks," and then basically, like, I would pour until he told me to stop. So he had to be drunk to be around all these white people, and that might have been why he was always so weird.
Mm.
Possibly. But just
But
like, why don't you just find somewhere else to go?
yeah, no, that was I always wanted to ask that of like, why you could just like go to the other country club.
But he kept tipping you, so you're like, well, I can't fucking.
Well, then no, at that country club, tipping was
Oh,
not a thing. It was not,
what?
no, because
Mm.
it was confusing because I
That's
mean,
why he went. He's like, I cannot tip and not be
I can
scrutinized.
participate. It was
He's like,
dumb though. It was
I'm not gonna tip anyway. So
their transaction, like you would get your regular receipt and you would get your like your it would be itemized with a price, and then at the bottom would be the first total, and that was just the total of the items. And then after that there would be I don't remember what word they used. They didn't use gratuity, but it would be a percentage, and
Mm.
that would be the next one that you add to your total. And then after that was your tip. And everyone assumed that the first percentage was like automatic gratuity, so nobody tipped.
that's stupid.
But what would happen is that charge, that initial surcharge was pooled for everybody that was on the clock. So they would see whatever that charge was for the day in the club. Everybody that was working that day would get an equal split of that.
That sucks.
Yeah, because the office workers, they all got paid $28 an hour.
Mm.
And they
Damn.
would still get the equal, like, yeah, and everyone serving is making minimum. So, but
Right.
they would still get that extra piece. It wasn't much, but it's like, why are they even getting it? Split it
Mm.
amongst the serving staff at the very
Yeah.
least. But it was everyone in the club, managers included.
That's
Oh,
fucking
what the
crazy.
heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm last night. That was like a tipping thing. Or have you ever watched Curb?
I've
Mhm.
seen it, not often,
Dude,
though.
it's so funny. We just started watching it. We're like only like a few episodes in, but it's so goddamn funny,
Yeah.
dude.
It's good.
Just the awkwardness, man. It's
Mhm.
so funny.
I find myself watching comedies in general with a different lens now that we're writing sketches so regularly.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, damn, that's kind of what I was trying to do. Like,
Right.
like, fuck, all right, I wasn't original here, and that
And
in my brain.
Curb is so good because it's like all the dialogue is improv.
Mhm.
Mm.
So it's like it's got this unique like back and forth that you don't really get in scripted TV shows,
Yeah.
really. And it makes it a really unique viewing experience.
It is cool. It is unique, and I do enjoy it. I don't enjoy that other people think that they can do that and it be the same kind of quality. Like they're like, oh, we're
Right.
doing the things. Like you didn't write anything though. You just set a
I would-
camera up.
I would love to try something like that.
For sure. But I think in even in that lane, in terms of like the comedy, we have a leg up on most people that like would try to do something like that because
And
we
it-
have done it.
I'm sure they still do like a lot of takes.
Yeah.
you know,
With
but it's
notes
like-
as well. It's like this is
Sure.
the guide of the scene. Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. But I don't know. It does create like a very unique like dialogue style.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see like the later seasons when they like really get good at it. I'm sure it gets way better. Like just overall, it's just going to be better. So like that's what I'm looking forward to. for sure.
There's a documentary that Curb actually shot like he was shooting an episode for the show at Dodger Stadium, and there was this one guy who was getting wrongfully accused of murder.
I remember seeing this on Netflix.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I'm aware
It's
of
pretty
it.
interesting,
Yeah.
you know. And even when they proved that the guy was at the Dodger game with his daughter, they were still like, "Well, what if we still had time to kill after the game?" Like, dude, come on, give it a rest, guys.
Have you ever tried to leave Dodger Stadium?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
That
So
would
it's-
be my argument, dude. It
Yeah.
takes 4 hours to get out of that motherfucker. I hated that. Dodger Stadium is cool. I like it. It's a cool location, despite the
Mhm.
fact that they displaced a bunch of Mexicans to be able to build it.
Mhm.
But like the idea that you kind of like go up and then it sits like down in like this like valley almost is really cool. and it kind of overlooks the city in a sense. Just like getting in and out of it is just like terrible, which I guess is kind of the case with everything in LA. Like if we ever go to like the Hollywood Bowl, you just like you park in parking lots where they're like triple parking you, and it's just like, man, I hope I don't get here before the people that parked in front of me. You know,
I'm just gonna smoke a blunt. You know,
yeah, I'll just sit here and just wait for them to get back, I guess. But it's just, yeah, it's all fucked.
Man, where's George at, man? So we can end this already.
I don't know. Taking another poop?
Probably.
Is that why you're leaning back?
Me?
Yeah.
Trying to hold. His legs are stiff, just trying not to poop.
I always make the image, but like when I do have to pee in the car, I do feel like I have to like wedge myself in so I'm not like seated, but I'm like just in a stationary position so the urine doesn't like come out of my bladder. I get it.
I definitely like push off with my legs when I can.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I feel like I'm extending my car a little bit by like a millimeter because I just shove my foot into the fucking floor. I'm like, oh.
Carlos is struggling right now. Look at him.
Do you want to rap, Carlos? Do you want to? We can rap.
That's what I had just told William. I was
getting
like,
the poo sweats.
A poop rap.
Nah, I'm ready to lay down again, dude. This early morning shit.
Did you work last night?
Oh, I worked.
Heyo.
Same, bro. High five.
Yeah. I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
Oh.
No, I
worked. Oh, I was gonna say I worked this morning, but never mind.
Yeah. Oh. No, I just stayed up and had a few drinks.
Wrote.
Did the podcast. Watched the basketball game.
He definitely didn't write.
No. No, I don't do that. What are you talking about?
What basketball game?
No, just a previous one.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, just rewatching.
Okay.
So WNBA game.
No, it was the NBA All Star this week.
Oh yeah, we were watching that at the brewery.
Or the WNBA All Star.
Cool.
No, we were watching Summer League.
That's what I meant. God damn it! I'm trying to transition you out. God damn it! Where can they find your podcast if they want to hear you talk about basketball?
On YouTube, it's called the We Can't Dunk Podcast with me and Sergio Mendes. You can follow me on Instagram at space.lospatino. July 26th. Come fucking to Good Day, and then afterwards go to the Improv, y'all.
Word. William?
Yeah, all that stuff. Willie_D20 on Instagram and TikTok. Twitch.tv/William_D20. My other podcast I do with my girlfriend is called Thick and Thin Podcast. So you can find anywhere you get podcasts and YouTube for the video version. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Dope. I'm at the George F. We are at the Buddy System Call. If you're looking for me, go to gfurito.ninja for everything. Come say hi. Come say hello. Come
watch our sketch and share it.
Watch our sketch. Another one dropping next week, y'all. See you soon. Love you. Bye.
Jesus Christ. Are you really going to make me literally rap? Okay. We got
Carlos.
George, Will sitting around smoking all the weed. Acting like clowns, we got all the alcohol and all the blunts, and then we'll go sit around chit chat like some fucking cunts. Either way, what can I say? It's the middle of the day and we're just a little sloss and we're just a little high, but either way, we are the three Buddy System guys.